Getting close to game time in South Florida. It's interleague baseball on the show. Now from the Sunshine State of Florida, we're under the lights at the beautiful new Marlins Park. It's the opener of this three-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and their rivals to the south, the Miami Marlins. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons as we delve into our pitching matchup here in the opener.
Well, here's a couple of guys that are making their season debut. Now, they've just been watching these first few games, so you know they're itching to finally get out there and pitch. So we'll see what they've learned, and we'll also see which guy gets off to a good start.
All right, Steve, thanks. We'll hear from EK momentarily, but first, let's take a look here at the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays, as their order will read like this. They'll match up against the fellow you see right here, the veteran right-hander Henderson Alvarez. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Desmond Jennings will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. EK, our home nine as they start play here tonight. They come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
And the thing about baseball is that each new day brings a new opportunity. So we'll see if these guys are up to the task here.
And that's in there as well. So it's 0-2 to start tonight.
2 times now he's painted that fastball on the outside corner. Now you got to worry about seeing that pitch for a third time.
Here's the pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Well, you just saw the good slider for the punch out there, but let's call up the scouting report to give you a look at what else he features. James Loney will step in for the first time, and as you can see, not the fastest of starts for him this first week of the season. First offering on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-0 pitch. And they continue to work below the knees here as that's ball 2. The pitch. And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. One out, nobody on. Here comes a 2-2. Full count, 3-2. There you see Evan Longoria waiting next. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
Yeah, make it back-to-back strikeouts here to start the inning. So much for the top of the lineup, set the table.
Evan Longoria will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Here's the first offering. And a slider tails outside for ball one. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Just starting things out here in South Florida. The 1-1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And this is lined right back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Marlins. They'll go to work against one of the best young hurlers in the game today, the hard-throwing left-hander Matt Moore. And defensively, the Rays will look like this behind him. And there's the familiar stride of Ichiro as he makes his way to the box to start the home half of inning number 1. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Eric, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight here in the bottom of the first. They come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
And the thing about baseball is that each new day brings a new opportunity. So we'll see if these guys are up to the task here.
Now the pitch. And he goes with the 0-2 here as this is on the ground to third. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out.
Batting second baseman.
D. Gordon will stand in for the first time here. Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now here it comes. That's hit sharply as it'll get past Moore and into center field, a base hit.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down. And it'll make its way into center field.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
The 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. 3-2, 1 out. You got him running at first?
First inning? Yeah, why not?
Three-two pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
Marcell Ozuna digs in at the plate. First pitch coming. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
First and second now, 1 man out. He's ready now. The pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Here he comes on 2-1. And a double steal try here. Pitch inside. The throw not in time as he just sneaks in there, and it's a double steal.
Boy, they are coming right after it here in the first inning. A double steal already? Are you kidding me? Looks like they mean business in this one.
Second and third here, 1 man out. The 3-1 coming. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Full count offering on its way. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
So that's all he's hoping to do right here. Just get that thing airborne and get that first run of the game home. He does his job, picks up the RBI.
Martin Prado will get his first shot here, trying to come through with 2 away and a runner at third. Now here's the first pitch. In the air to straightaway center field. Jennings is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Marlins forced to settle for 1. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. The Marlins lead it 1-0. Kevin Kiermaier will get his first opportunity now. 0 for 4 in Wednesday's ball game. Now the first pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. The next pitch. 2-0 now.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And, oh, they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And now on the mound after the leadoff walk, you put yourself in a situation where you're going to give these guys a good chance to get that run right back. I mean, here's where he'll need to try to get the next guy to hit something on the ground.
John Jaso will get his first chance here. 2 for 4 in Wednesday's game. First pitch coming. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. He's set, now the pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside, the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, there's a reason why most cleanup hitters don't make good stolen base guys, and I think this is Exhibit A right here. I mean, he never had a chance.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ready now on 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. Fouled back. Here's another 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Here he comes on 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
This is lifted into the air out towards center field. And the catch made out there by Ichiro, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, once the sun goes down here, this place plays like a much different ballpark. Case in point right there. That ball had no carry whatsoever.
David DeJesus will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Here's the first offering. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Ozuna under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Rays held in check here. They still trail 1-0. Jeff Baker will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Leading off for the Marlins, first baseman, Jeff Baker.
Now here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now Moore with a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting 7, the shortstop.
We'll get a good look at the grip on this last circle change. You can see that your fingers actually make kind of an OK symbol on the side of the baseball, and that gives it that nice fading movement it has at the end.
Here's Echeverria now. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. One out, nobody on. And the pitch. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see it. He checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called 3rd strike.
Into the box, Jeff Mathis. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Here's a 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Hitters count 2-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Here comes the 2-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. DeJesus is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Miami down in order. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. As Drupal Cabrera will lead things off. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the 3rd.
Cabrera.
And here's the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. He may not throw a ton of change-ups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. A 2-1 offering. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
I thought for a second that this might make a dent in both the hit and the run column, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
Leadoff man retired for the second baseman, Nick Franklin. Here's the first pitch to him. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Now the pitch. Off the plate, one ball, one strike.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
And I think he'll keep riding that pitch until these guys prove they can do something with it.
One, two. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Up with it now is Prado. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, everything looked okay here on the pickup and transfer, but then you see him just fire this thing straight into the box seats down there. That's going to be scored an E5 and a lucky souvenir baseball for one of the fans.
Stepping in now, Matt Moore. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike one. He's ready, now the pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, and with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. Here's the 1-2. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Now another 1-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. On to first, and there were two down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, center fielder,
Desmond Jennings will dig in for a second time, a strikeout victim opening up the ball game. First pitch to him. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Well struck but foul over by the coaching box. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Henderson Alvarez makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Moore delivering here on 1-0. There's a fastball for a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Let's go Marlins!
1-1 on the way. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Now the 1-2. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Here's Ichiro now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
The pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 home to Ichiro. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ready with the 2-1. And ball 3 now to Ichiro. Be careful, 3-1.
And this is one guy you want to make earn his way on. If you walk him, he can make it cost you with that speed of his.
Now the 3-1 home. Swing, strike 2. One out, nobody on. Payoff pitch coming. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Here's D. Gordon now. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now here's the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball, 1-1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Now the 1-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Marlins, but they're on top 1-0. James Loney will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
First baseman, James Loney.
First offering on the way. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Now the 3-0 pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Here he comes on 3-1. Now here's a shot toward the gap in left center, and they're not going to run this one down. This should be extra bases to start the inning. Around first is Loney on his way to second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
That's a great swing there. Leading off an inning, it's a fastball, but he just goes right with it and drives it the other way toward the gap. He's going to wind up on second here with a leadoff double.
Evan Longoria will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
He's trying to run. Don't give up the run.
Here's the first offering. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And they're going to come back to tie this game up as this is down for extra bases. And the run will score from second to tie the ball game at 1-1.
And these guys hitting 3, 4, 5, they're the ones that are going to have to produce if these guys are going to have any chance of contending this year. He comes through here with a well-struck RBI double.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's his first double of the year here on the young campaign. 1-0 on the way. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. John Jaso will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now the first pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here's just a case of a guy at the plate doing the little things to help his team win. And he gives his guys the lead here following the RBI groundout.
David DeJesus will try it again. He flew out his first time.
Go Marlins.
First pitch coming. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Rays 2 and the Marlins 1. Giancarlo Stanton will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Now here's the first pitch. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Here's the 2-2 offering. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Marcell Ozuna will dig in. He drove in a run with the sacrifice fly his first time. First pitch coming. And this is on the ground toward the hole. While the throw pulls him off the bag. The second for 1, and it's right over his head.
This one was going to be a tough play no matter what. You can see right here, he has to come charging in on this ball, and then he has to turn and try to shuffle this thing back to second base as quickly as he can. He winds up throwing it away.
Martin Prado will stand in, and after the error, that certainly changes the scope of this inning around.
Yeah, you were looking at maybe 2 outs and nobody on. Now it's 2 on and nobody out. That's about as big a change as you can get.
First pitch coming. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
And you know, down there at third base, he absolutely wants another shot at a ground ball. Something to try and make up for that error.
Moore delivering here on 1-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Here comes the 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Now Moore with a 1-2. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. To Cabrera for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able to beat it out on the back end just to keep things going here.
Jeff Baker will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And a fastball runs a bit too far inside as he's got to step out of harm's way there.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
1-0. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. One 1 pitch on the way. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
And now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
Look out for the double play!
Here comes the 1-2. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Franklin backs up and takes care of it, 2 away. And as it turns out, no go after all. He'll hold at the bag, and that's a big second out.
Talk about a missed opportunity there. I think this pitch catches him out on his front foot, and that's an at-bat he'll wish he had back.
Adeiny Echeverria will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Here's the first offering. Now a ball hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And a tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2.
That 2-out hit there makes that air loom extra large now. You got to make sure you get this next guy before this inning gets any further out of control.
Jeff Mathis will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
So 1-1.
Here we go.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Marlins forced to settle for 1. We played 4 full, and we are tied 2-2. As Drupal Cabrera will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
As Drupal Cabrera.
And here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here it comes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Pitch on the way. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
3-2, here it comes. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Oh, that's just a blazer right there. He says, enough with trying to get you to chase. This is mano a mano, and he throws it right past him.
Into the box now, Nick Franklin. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
Now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
That changeup's been real effective for him so far. Guys have been falling behind in the count, so they're forced to protect. And this thing looks so good coming out of his hand that they just go ahead and chase after it.
Standing in now, Matt Moore, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. One 1-0 pitch now. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
It's one thing to go 2-0 on a guy, but it's another to do it to a pitcher, and still another to do it to an American League pitcher. You've got to throw a strike right here.
Here comes the 2-0. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 2-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
Come on, Marlins.
2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Another 2-2 offering. Swinging a shot back up the middle. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Boy, how about that at-bat from your pitcher? You started thinking this is already a really good at-bat because he's seen so many pitches, but then he caps it off by finishing it with a base hit.
Desmond Jennings will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1. From the stretch. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Has a look, now the pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Henderson Alvarez will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Catcher, Henderson Alvarez.
Now here's the first pitch. Swinging a high chopper. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these 2 guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
1 away now for the Marlins in their half of the 5th, and that'll bring center fielder Ichiro to the plate. 3rd baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2. Here comes the 2-0. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Boy, and this is why you're trying to get yourself into good hitters' counts. This is just right down the middle on 2-0, and swinging at this should be your reward, but he decides to let it go.
The 2-1 home. Nip the corner, 2-2.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled straight back. 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 error so far for the Marlins. The 2-2. And Ichiro, normally an opposite field hitter, but this time he pulls the ball well foul into the seats in right. The 2-2 one more time. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Full count pitch on its way. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D.
Gordon will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Maybe a spot to pitch out on 0-1.
Well, I think he wants to go, no doubt. Might not be too bad an idea.
Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. Comes set, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's set, now the pitch. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. Kiermaier is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The right fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch to him. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1.
So far, I think they just singled him out and said, don't let this guy beat us. He hadn't seen much to hit at all.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
2-0 count, the pitch. Swing and a liner towards second, and that one zips on through as he was in position, but he couldn't knock it down. Here comes Suzuki around third. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
That's a nice job here of cashing in with 2 outs. You can see they were shaded to pull, but he slices his ball the other way. Forces the outfielder to have to cover some ground fielding this thing, and as a result, that runner is going to come all the way around to score from first.
Here's Marcelo Zuna as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to the first baseman Loney, and the side is retired. Marlins get a run on the RBI double through 5 innings, and Miami has taken a 3-2 lead. James Loney will lead things off as the Rays look to get something going in their half of the 6th.
James Loney.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. First offering on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
Now here's the pitch. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Here's the 2-2 home. Now a swing and a fly ball, not hit all that well out towards Stanton in right, and he's got it for the first out.
And we'll check out the pitches by inning, and you can see he's up to an even 80 pitches now, so I'd imagine they'll start keeping a little closer tabs on him out there.
Evan Longoria will dig in. He doubled home a run last time around. Now the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
I think he might have gotten into that home run trot a little early. Off the bat, I think he thought that this was out of here, but winds up just shy of the wall out there in dead center field.
Kevin Kiermaier will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. Swing and a liner, but foul. The pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. And Ozuna will make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 3-2. Martin Prado will stand in to lead things off as the Marlins look to get things started here in their half of the 6th. Now here's the first pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. 1-0 on the way. Up top, it's 2-0.
He just keeps getting himself into trouble out there. Here's another guy that you've got to make swing the bat.
The 2-0. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So with the leadoff man aboard to begin the inning, let's call on our daily feature, This Date in Baseball History. Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and he's going to go get the big left-hander. That'll be all for Matt Moore. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Brad Boxberger will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Brad Boxberger.
Jeff Baker will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. And some action in that Rays bullpen as the right-hander Grant Balfour is getting loose out there. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Three twos our score here in inning number 6. The 1-0 home. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
2-1. Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1.
This is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
The 3-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. Three and two, here it is. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Here's Echeverria now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's ready now. The pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runners on first with one down. The 1-1. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. Ready on 2-1. To 2-2 now. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Two pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Runner at first here, one man out. Here's another 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Jeff Mathis will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
2 out with the man at first. The 1-0 pitch.
Here we go.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That might have been his best swing of the night there. He was right on it.
Ready now on 1-1. And a pitch taken here. It's now 2-1 to the Miami backstop. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes a 2-2. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. One left for Miami, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. John Jaso will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
John Jaso.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch coming. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
Boy, not only was that pitch bearing in tight on him, but it got there in a hurry. You can see he's barely able to get the bat through the zone, but somehow he manages to steer it into left field for a base hit.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Nick Massett will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jared Saltalamacchia will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Jared Saltalamacchia.
Into the box, David DeJesus, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Come on, Marlins!
He's ready. Now the pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 to DeJesus. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That's a big strikeout here with that tying run still at first. Now you're basically a ground ball away from getting out of this.
As Dribble Cabrera will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Now the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He's set. Now the pitch. Good curveball. Strike 2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
From the belt. Kicks and deals. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. From the stretch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Echeverria for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come from Marlins Park right after this. Jared Saltalamacchia will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. And here's the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
Now here's the pitch. Chopper, foul.
Hard to do much better than this. I mean, here are the only 3 batters he's faced since coming on. Strikeout, strikeout, and strikeout. Boy, that is flat dealing there.
And the pitch. And he will keep it going on the mound. He struck out the side last time through. Now the streak hits 4 in a row. 1 away.
4 straight strikeouts now since coming on out of the bullpen. He's been pretty much unhittable since he's entered the game.
Ichiro Suzuki will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now he runs up and gets this one down. Oh, barehanded by Longoria. Throw gets Ichiro at first as he's retired trying to bunt his way aboard.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Here's D. Gordon now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
That's right, good eye.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
Now the 3-0 offering. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
And I may not know a whole lot about pitching, but what I do know is this is not the guy you want to be putting on base with a walk. That definitely puts the stolen base in order now with 2 away.
Giancarlo Stanton will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
From the belt, the pitch. One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
He waits, now the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. Here comes Gordon around third. And the runner will score from first.
And in a game like this, there's no telling how important an insurance run that may turn out to be. He plates that run on the RBI double to make it a 2-run lead now, which may not sound like that much, but it makes a world of difference for anyone who's coming in to try to close this game.
Grant Balfour is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 50.
Steven Souza is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting ninth now on the double switch.
Steven Souza.
Marcell Ozuna will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. Here's the first offering. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, it's pretty obvious to me right here. First base is open following that double. I don't think they have any intention of giving him anything in the strike zone.
The 2-0. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. The 2-2 coming. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th, and the Fish have taken a 4-2 lead. A.J. Ramos will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Nick Franklin will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The next pitch. Hit hard to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. Steven Souza will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. First pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Here's the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Here it comes, 2-1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Now the 3-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and Ichiro can't get it, a base hit.
This is just a guy taking advantage of a good count to hit him. He's got a pretty good idea that he's going to see the hard stuff here, so he just gears up for the fastball and drives it right back up the middle.
Desmond Jennings will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
First pitch on the way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Comes set, now the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
1-1 on the way. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Here's the 2-1 pitch. In there, 2-2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Here now the 2-2. He's running towards second. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
You talk about coming through in the clutch. He found a pitch that he could handle, and he jumped on it. This is going to tie up this ball game on one big swing of the bat. How about that for your first home run of the year?
Aaron Crow will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
First baseman number 21, James.
Here's the first baseman, James Loney. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here comes a 1-2. Now a good swing here by Loney, but he hooked it a bit too much as this is going to get back up into the crowd, foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed on a good pitch as Loney's a strikeout casualty for route number 2.
Well, there's the true definition of a power arm out of the bullpen. He just reared back and said, go ahead, try to hit it. And he blew that four-seamer right by the guy.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Here it comes. And he gets under this one and, in fact, breaks his bat as this one's popped up.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
And now a pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 0-2. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. All even now at 4 apiece. Martin Prado will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First offering on the way. In there for strike 1. Now the pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Boy, just so late on that fastball. And you're not too surprised about that when you're facing a reliever that throws as hard as this guy does. And it's an easy play at first to take it himself for the out.
In now, Jeff Baker. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Here's the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you know, the big key to throw on the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
So 1-2 with 1 away. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
This is exactly what he needed after his guys came back to tie the ball game. He's only 1 out away from a shutdown inning.
Christian Yelich will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
And if there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Now the 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
Now here's the pitch. In there, 1-2 now.
And when he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Now the veteran deals on 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, no way for him to be able to get out of the way of that one. Seeing as though he's the go-ahead run, probably wouldn't have tried too hard anyway.
Michael Morse will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 38, Michael Morris.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
That's what you need to do after a hit by pitch. Get right back on that horse and fire a fastball in there.
He's set, now the pitch. And this is lifted in the air out to left. And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. Marlins lead 1. This game's all tied at 4. Brian Morris will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Donovan Solano is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Number 17, Donovan.
Kevin Kiermaier will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Kevin Kiermaier.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Now here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Pitch on the way. Now he reaches and hits this one hard the other way. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, that's a nice piece of defensive hitting right there. What I mean by that, with 2 strikes, you've got to open that zone up a little because you don't want to get caught looking at strike 3. So he lets it fly here on a pitch pretty well out of the zone, but he makes it work out for him.
Here's John Jaso now, as he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you what, he had to be sitting on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out in front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Rene Rivera will come on to pinch hit here, and if they don't walk him, he'll have a great RBI opportunity with runners at second and third and nobody out. Alexi Casilla will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 10, Alexi Casilla.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And now the runner breaks for the plate, and they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. Only play is to first, and a great job there off the bench as the sacrifice is successful.
Oh, my goodness. Are you serious? You're deep into a ball game, you're all tied up, and your manager rolls the dice big time and makes it pay off. How about a suicide squeeze to take the lead? You talk about firing up a dugout, what a call.
Tom Kohler will take over now with 1 away in the top of inning number 9. As Dribble Cabrera will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Now the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And now with that runner on third and 1 away, you need to stay smart at the plate, realizing that they might be working around you to put you on. So you can't go up there chasing some pitches out of the zone.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
And the infield behind him has come in here, but I've got a feeling he's going to try to handle this one himself.
1 out and a runner on third. Now the 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's the 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
And think about it, in game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
Here's the 2-2 offering. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out, show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. It looked to me like that was the right call.
Stepping in now, Nick Franklin, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
The men on third with 2 down. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. A couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. The Rays are out in front, 5-4. Alexi Casilla will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 10, Alexi Casilla.
Jake McGee is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 57, Jake McGee.
Jared Saltalamacchia will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
Now here it comes. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And now a pitch on the way. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, not too sure how you call it a ball either.
1-2. On the ground is short. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out.
With him in there trying to preserve a one-run lead, the first thing he wants to do, don't let that leadoff hitter get on base to start the inning. That's a nice way to approach things. Now he's just 2 outs away from wrapping this one up.
Ichiro Suzuki will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
Yeah, and now just 1 out away from wrapping up this one, and that would certainly be a good way to start the series if they can take game 1 on the road.
D. Gordon will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. Here's the first offering. Now he runs up and gets this one down. And a throw over the head of Loney. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
You wonder if this is a ball that he probably should have just held on to. Instead, he tries to force it to first, and I think they're going to score this as a single and an error.
Giancarlo Stanton will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
First pitch coming. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on. Now
2-0 home. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here comes the 2-1. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat and not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Here he comes, 3-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The 3-2 one more time. And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
He may be the closer, but he is opening up a real can of worms here. Putting another guy on base with a walk, that's not going to help things.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in now with the tying and winning runs on base, and 2 men gone here in the ninth. First pitch coming. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Has a look, now the pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time with it.
A 1-1 home. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Big pitch here, 1-2. Chopper, foul. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Another 1-2 delivery. Cut fastball misses 2-2.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, it was that run in the top of the ninth that turned out to be the game winner as they hold on here and win this one on the road by the slimmest of margins.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Rays are victorious in this one, 5-4. Good night from Miami.